Well, I'm here with our Next Gen team, Next Gen kids, Next Gen students, and the Student Central, just to talk about why community is important to the students that they serve. And so, guys, let's just kind of start there. Why is community so important to those students?
The phrase, "it takes a village to raise a child," comes to mind. And I think that the church is part of that village. In children's ministry, we try to create just different opportunities for the kids to connect with people through their faith in Jesus.
Yeah. So when they move into middle school, Grant, why is community important for middle schoolers?
Well, I think middle schoolers are going through such an interesting time in their life. In Matthew chapter 4, we read that Jesus is tempted in the desert. I think it's such an interesting time that the devil chooses to tempt Jesus because he's alone. He's not with anybody. And that is the time that he thinks that he's going to be able to get Jesus in his most vulnerable state. And so, life has so many beautiful aspects of it, so many great things that we can appreciate, but it also has its hard and tough moments. And we want to guide students through, what does that look like to carry each other's burdens and just walk with Christ. And so we do that through community and helping each other out through those times.
Yeah.
In high school, students get into sports and different activities. They get real specialized and sometimes get real segregated almost into those different groups. And they only hang out with those students, and it's real easy for them to just spend all their time with them. And so when we come to the church, I want this to be a place where it's different. So everything from our game to our welcome, trying to be intentional and not just let the students stay in their groups that they are. I mean, even when we eat a meal together, trying to mix up the tables there, because it's real easy for the different groups to just sit at their tables and never interact. We really want this to be one solid group, one community, not full of different cliques and different little groups bouncing around there. We want them to really feel like they're just one body of Christ.
Yeah, so how do you guys help the students that you serve experience that community?
In Sherwood Kids, we do that in different ways by providing different opportunities for them to practice the spiritual disciplines with small group leaders, with each other, and then have worship experiences and serving opportunities. Yeah.
Good, great.
I think a lot of it has to do as well with our volunteers and just the culture that they set, welcoming students in. We want just all of our groups to have at least one adult leader and maybe 1 to 2 student leaders, high school or college age, helping out with middle schoolers. And so they're experiencing older people of all walks of life and then younger people who are just a little bit further along than them. We also have low barrier events where students can invite their friends to something that's a little less churchy, but still fun and just, it gets them in the church and connected. And so
kind of that first point of community.
For
connection
sure.
For them. Yeah, yeah, that's good. Matt, you guys do something really cool in high school ministry with, having an adult leader, a college leader, student.
Yeah, we'd love a few more guy volunteers, but on the female, over in the girls, we have a mom, a young 20-something just out of college, and a college leader for each of those grades, and that's really cool for them to get to experience the wisdom and the experience of the different ages and the different ranges of those adults that can come and speak into their lives.
You guys, thanks for everything that you're doing, all the ways that you're serving students here and helping them connect in community.